name's Glynis. I'm 64 years old. The reason that I consulted Howard on this occasion was around my relationship with food. I've been a yo-yo dieter all my life. And of course, each time you get a little bit heavier and a little less healthy. I have always been one that was sort of instructed by my parents from a young age to finish whatever was on my plate. And I found that regardless of how full I was, I would always eat until my plate was empty. And the same, full after dinner, pudding arrives, I'd eat that as well. And if there were a choice of two, I'd probably have one of each of those, a plateful of each. I was very confident in going into the session with Howard, A, because I'd given it a lot of thought, B, because I'd consulted him beforehand in terms of my fear of flying, and with his strategies together, we'd actually worked on that, and I'm a very confident, relaxed flyer now. So having seen that he was offering an option to look at how I could deal with my eating habits, I was confident that he would help me find a solution. And I also was vaguely excited, actually, because I felt it would bring a change because of my previous experience. And actually, the sessions that I've always had have been fun, funny, relaxing, and I've always left them with a sense of purpose and well-being. So yeah, I'm quite excited, really. The session was surprising in that some of the strategies that were used, but it was very relaxing. I felt fully in control of what we were doing. I'm very open-minded, and I think it's really important to approach this kind of work in an open-minded way, and therefore, although it was perhaps a little bit quirky here and there, it was nevertheless fun. And actually, even during the session, I could sense how the strategies we were using were going to work and how I'd be able to put them into practice very easily, actually. The first week or so, really easy, and actually, to be honest, it's probably a month, 5 weeks now, and I've had no problems whatsoever with this. I now find I can spend a weekend, have a nice weekend with friends and family, eating more or less what I want to, but I don't eat as much as I used to. When I'm full, I stop eating. I don't feel that I have to finish my plate. I throw, the leftover food away quite readily. And if I have a day where I eat and drink what I want to drink, I find it really easy the next day to just get back on message, really. I've lost about 10 kilos in 5 weeks. In fact, this morning when I got up, I had a let's try on some clothes that hadn't fitted for quite a while, or clothes that I'd bought looked too small, because I'm off on holiday next week, and I've been trying them on and it's been absolutely great. I've had the most amazing time. So it's not just about, visible weight loss on the scale. I'm feeling better, I'm feeling fitter, clothes are fitting better, I'm buying a smaller size or two, all of those things really, and so quickly. The other thing that was really interesting is that in a follow-up meeting that we had a really useful discussion about living and kind of living for the moment, really, because I am a huge worrier, I am a huge imaginer. There's always something that I'm finding myself, fretting over. And actually, moving on from the weight loss, what it's enabled me to do is really focus on what's happening in the here and now, what's the reality that you're living with, and how to deal with that reality. And I found that really freeing, actually, and uplifting. And it's quite changed the way I feel about an awful lot of things. So I'm extremely grateful and excited for the future.